Nanny? Miss Nanny, you're crying? And then I can see Miss Nanny, Miss Dindin, and then the rest of the participants dancing in a good mood, but not with Miss Nurmaila. What happened with Miss Nurmaila? Yeah? I guess Miss Nurmaila is in condition, I guess. Yeah? Or
I'm so sorry, Mr. Ian. So sorry. I am meetings, double meetings now. So sorry.
okay, that's okay. That's okay. Can you guys hear my voice clearly, Mr. Isan?
But sometimes little bit pause like that one, sir.
Okay, what about now? It's clear?
Now it's clear.
Okay. Okay, we are going to start the second day of the reflections, everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. All my beloved English department students, especially for you guys that taking this PPG program, the second batch. Today it will be the last 2 days of the meeting that we are going to have, right? And then, to be honest, today here I have the agenda in attending PPG project program. And then I have 3 classes for today, yeah, for second batch, and then third batch, and then also guiding and tourism subject. Wow, that's a really hectic week for me, yeah. That's why maybe you can see my face, lack of sleeping, and then blah, 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 blah. Okay, for today's agenda, everyone, we are going to do the presentations based on the reflections that you guys already created. And then I hope when you are going to explain your reflections, you are going to have the complete one, not like the previous meeting. Yeah, the previous meeting, it is only some kind of general kind of the reflections. But today, you're going to make the reflections based on the worksheets that you guys uploaded. Okay, is that clear enough, Mr. Isan, and then also Miss Dwi, Miss Nurmaila, Miss Dindin, Miss Harry, and then Miss Nenny? All good and clear? Okay,
It's clear,
now,
sir.
I'm gonna give Mr. Ihsan here to pick. Okay, not you gonna be the first, Mr. Ihsan. I want you to please pick one of your friends here to be the first in giving their reflections. Okay, Mr. Ihsan, come on.
Well, sir. Okay, and we have coordinate with. Okay, maybe Miss Dwi, as we talked before, Miss Dwi. So please. But Mr. Ian, could you please, I ask you permission a little bit because I have to go to the restroom or bathroom for a moment.
Okay. Okay. Come on.
Mr. Isan not volunteer first. Who wants to be the volunteer?
Oh, wants to be volunteer before I pick it. Oh gosh. No, I actually we already discussed. Miss Harry,
Okay.
Miss Nanny.
Okay, if there is no volunteer,
There is no
so
volunteer
I
as
will
we
be
discussed before, Miss Dwi. So please.
Okay, Mr. Isan.
Okay, let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Dwi then. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, everyone. I permit to share the
Excuse me, sir. Sorry.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
The Honorable Mr. Ian, Miss Rusmi, and the Honorable all friends, thank you so much for the time. I hope everyone is always in healthy condition. Amin, amin, ya rabbal alamin. So today I would like to present about the reflection. So I have already had the reflection and this one is the description, the innovation of teaching learning process. The topic of the teaching learning process is food party. So it's about food, the vocabulary, and also the expressions about food. And the students learn some kinds of foods and learn some expressions. And the goal of the teaching learning process, yeah, with ABCD formula is like this. After watching video, they can mention and identify names of foods, and also after speaking practice, they can have skill to do or speaking about what's your favorite food, do you like, etc. And then given speaking practice in group 4 until 5, the students are able to describe about the real food. And also after listening the presentation, the students are able to ask, what's your favorite food, do you like? And after having the group work, the students are able to work in group. So with at least 75% of accuracy. And the question about what innovation do I use and why? So before that, I had the analysis and found that some students tend to mispronounce some words, and some energetic students tend to disturb some friends during the lesson and influences the teaching learning process. So from the analysis, the problems are in less practice, the needs of socialization with friends. The students think that the measures are too easy, and the need of psychomotor activities, sitting arrangement. So I decided to make innovation by using project-based learning model, differentiated learning method, and I use also TPAC in the teaching learning process. So I use augmented reality and artificial intelligence in the teaching learning process. And to give the good role model about pronunciation, I used video, and the students actually said that they like the videos. And also I invited a native speaker in the classroom for around 5 until 10 minutes to give the role model about the pronunciation, because the problem is about the pronunciation and also the students' behavior in the classroom. And I use project-based learning because of some reasons. So based on the research from BIE, it stated that project-based learning could direct students to achieve 21st century skills, namely 4C skills: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and also problem solving, and creativity and innovation as well. And then character values and higher order thinking skill. So I assume that the implementation of project-based learning will promote my students to have effective communication skill. So it's in speaking and also writing. So it's in about productive skill. So that's why I choose a project-based learning model to improve the speaking skill of second grade at my school. And then the principle of reflection in the project-based learning also will help the teacher to find out and to find out problem faced during the project and how to overcome it. And then yeah, that's why I do this kind of reflection. And then the innovation that I use about the method is differentiated instructions. Why? Because the students have their own learning style. They actually have multiple intelligences, and also they are unique creations. They have something, or they have potencies or fit. Yeah, in Islam we know it as fitrah. Yeah, and yeah, potencies. So I just want to make their potencies showed uh, in the teaching learning process. And then the students has an individualized learning plan, and the teacher can improve creativity. No students left behind. It's flexible too. And the students actually will learn better when they help and teach one another, because in the differentiated learning here, I ask the students to be in groups difference which are different. So I mix the high and the low achiever before the lesson. So I make the group in what's that in desk. So they sit down based on the desk, based on the groups. The high and low achiever become one group. So the low achiever can be helped by the high achiever. And then the students will learn better when they help and teach one another. And then actually I use also TPAC in the teaching and learning process for offering teachers a mental framework, visualizing a complex relationship between the different domains of their knowledge. That's from the reference. And then strategies for planning and implementing educational technology. So I use, yeah, as I said before, I use technology, AI, and VR. Yeah, to just to give actually AI for giving a new thing to give the goals of the teaching learning process. So I use Canva. And then after that, VR for giving context. They will eat, or they will have the food party in the beach, on the beach, because yeah, I showed VR about the beach. And it's actually could stimulate the students to talk. And then strategies for planning and implementing educational technology serve as a tool enabling an analysis of teachers' knowledge and planning for future professional development, and design and implement instruction that is responsive as well, and provide teachers with a language or common vocabulary. So it really helped me anyway, and share more idea effectively. So it's effective in my classroom because, as you know, primary students are interested to video, to VR, AI, something like that. So it helped team plans too. And for professional development, as we know, we have to be a professional teacher. And then, yeah, I just want to make my teaching learning process more efficient, effective, and engaging, and involve the students to join the lesson. And then I used various media too, such as video, AI, Assembler Edu, pictures, Canva, real objects, quizzes. And what's the advantage from my innovation? So based on the scoring data or result, I can conclude that the students can improve the speaking, especially in pronunciation. And beside that, based on the observation result and interview, the students of grade 2 are more comfortable for the teaching learning process. So it makes the students confident to talk. And actually, about the project-based learning, it really helped the energetic students to channel their energies. So yeah, it really helped much. And then it could improve the students' academic achievement too. And I can integrate higher order thinking skill activities in the project-based learning and problem solving, teamwork, communication, self-management. And yeah, the students feel more comfortable. It gives experience based students real life because the teacher brought real food also and use context in the teaching learning process. So I try to make the class as real as possible. So I hope the real context could be built so they can apply it in the real life. And in the closing, I asked the students to apply the expressions and apply the speaking and asking their friends, their parents. So it will be suitable to the real life context. And then yeah, I also I have interview with some students like from Damar. I like to watch the video from Mika. I like to have presentation in front of the class. So and then Mima as well. Mima likes to present in front of the class with the real food. So they like the food party project. And then, yeah, to solve the problem about energetic students, I also use a differentiated instruction. So because it's an individualized learning plan, and I can improve my creativity as well and gives positive attitude to the students. And from MK mata kuliah pendalaman materi, I could learn that a teacher should know the root of the problem to be solved, and the teacher should think about the alternative solution and finally could decide the best solution. And then the teacher should do the action plan and really prepare the action plan well. And then the challenge when I do the innovation. So actually there were some challenges when I implement the innovation, such as I do need time for prepare all materials, videos, song, food. Yeah, in the morning with the hectic about tripod and handphones, I should prepare Gojek, GoFood too, and then yeah, all materials, all media. So, but I really enjoy it because yeah, that's that will be interesting for the students. And then time management, yeah, I should prepare about the time management. I should become the timekeeper of my teaching learning process, and I should be detailed and be patient in preparing all of them. Yeah, as a teacher we have to be patient so that we can get the paradise. I mean, and then furthermore, KD choices are limited. Yeah, because project-based learning actually takes a lot of time. So actually in the first day, I have project reporter. The students became a reporter asking about what is your favorite food, etc. And then in the second day, I asked the students to report to have the review. And then that's why the challenge is it takes lots of time, so that I should choose the right KD, and it should be suitable. And then group diversity. Yeah,
Please make it
faster.
more,
Okay.
short,
Okay, sorry.
time. Come on.
Okay.
We have another participant also.
Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. And the solution, I should manage time, making sure all media is open. Like I said before, actually, I've already told about this yesterday. Should I finish? And then manage the students that tend to be active, and then I give
I
ice
mean,
breaking body movement. Yeah,
this week,
yeah.
you don't have to read all the things that you wrote.
Okay. Yeah. This way.
Summarize.
Okay.
each of it.
I think I will finish it. So rencana tindak lanjut, the last I should check all of thing and anticipate problem, and then give responsibility for energetic students. They are already, actually I ask the students to be the player in what's that, VR, and also quizzes. So they became the player and they were very enthusiastic. And then seeing and evaluating the teaching learning process with the artifacts. Actually, I have already uploaded, and always plan and do innovation. I think that's it. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Massive thanks, Miss Dwi, for giving your reflections, result based on all that you already joined it, starting from the first meeting to the last meeting. And then now I'd like to give only one student a chance to give any kind of feedback or questions or anything, please. Anyone?
Me, maybe, sir.
Okay, come on, Mr. Isan.
Yeah, you already mentioned it, Miss Dwi. Thank you anyway, Mr. Ian, for the time. Especially maybe both, yeah, PGBL mostly. Sometimes we have a difficulty to manage the time, especially the project, right? So you already mentioned it as well. So how do you set the time, especially in the second cycle? Because you mentioned it, I have to check the plan again, right? So what is the next step? Because after this, at least we are going to make like a what we call it PPK, right? What we call it, make it like an essay. So what's your plan to solve it? Kind of the problem as well, root of problem, like the time management as well, especially in your class. So will you take as the PTK or not in the second cycle or the first cycle, Miss Dewey? I think that one. So
Pardon, will you take what?
I mean, most of us, especially in
Mhm.
PGBL, we have the same problem, right, about managing time. Okay, so for me, because we are going to register for UKIN, right, and then will you take this kind of the problem as a like what PTK or not? Or how do you manage for the next class or the next?
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Isan, for the question. So, actually, I've stated here how to solve the problem. So, actually, I plan to have the this what's that? This experience to be put in my action research or PTK. However, actually, I have already had my action research before. So I just want to see first there is time or not to arrange all of this. If there's time, maybe I will put all of this in my action research. If not, I will use the previous one. And then, the solution, I manage my time, and I should be the timekeeper for my teaching learning process, and actually making sure all media is open. So how to manage my time? Yeah, yeah, I should be the timekeeper. Actually, it's better for me to have the collaborator to remind also the uh time about the times. Or however, I'm afraid I will be, what's that? I will be not independent. So at that time I decided to be the timekeeper of myself. Maybe in the next if I have next cycle, I will ask my friends to be the timekeeper. I think that's it, how to solve the problem about the time. And then, yeah, because it's a tedious work for preparing project-based learning, of course, yeah, I should prepare and download all the, what's that? The videos, the pictures, and never ever use the YouTube link because when in front of the class, yeah, in front of the students, because sometimes there is inappropriate ads, right? Inappropriate yeah, ads. So that's why I always download it first and then make sure all of the media is open before the teaching learning process, so it will save the time. That's one of the thing to uh, manage time in the PGBL. And then, yeah, manage the students. And then I think the solution is preparation and prepare the backup plan. Prepare, and prepare. I think that's it, sir. I
Well,
hope
okay.
I can
Thank you, Miss Dwi.
answer
Yeah,
your question. You're welcome.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
massive thanks,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Isan, for giving such a, what is it, such an honest kind of the feedback, yeah, for the product made by Mr. Asluti. By the way, talking about the product, maybe I'm gonna give you guys an offering. You can create or you can apply to get HKI certificate, HKI certificate, yeah, hak kekayaan intelektual. Okay, maybe you can use all of your guys' product and then you can register and then apply to get this certificate. Yeah, if you want it to be what is you right. Okay, Miss Dwi, Mr. Isan, and then the rest of you guys. Would you please reopen your file? Come on, Miss Dwi, reopen your file.
Okay, sir. This is it, sir.
Okay, let's start with the top one. Yeah, first page of this worksheet, please.
First page. First
Okay,
page.
okay. No. Okay, that one. Okay, so this will be the second. Yeah, second. It is the second student worksheet here, Miss Dwi, Mr. Isan.
I took it from the second cycle file, sir. Is that?
Second.
Yeah, I think yes, the second.
Okay.
I'm sure because I took it from the file in the second.
Okay, from these instructions, now let's try to have a look at and then try to read it. Yeah, please try to pick one of the learning process based on your guys' action planning that you're already designing. Based on the sixth step. On the second subject, designing an innovative teaching document. And then you're going to describe each of the column for the reflection journal, and then you're going to do the analysis based on the teaching and learning process that you already conducted. To analyze the activities, you're going to mention all the best practice, all the best practice, and then which one from all the activities that become the challenge for you, And then what kind of the theories, yeah, a certain kind of theory that you guys use while joining the first subject, pendalaman materi. And then the product of these reflections, okay, I don't have to read that one. Okay, now let's try to have a look at the first, the descriptions of innovative teaching and learning. Would you please scroll it, Ms. Dwi? Okay, so the first, the topic and then the aim that you taught for the students, the innovations that you conducted, and then how, what is it, why did you choose the method, and then how that you can claim that as your innovative learning for these students. And then you're mentioning the topic of the teaching learning process is good party. I guess this kind of reason that you mentioned here, watching a video, sing a song, and then speaking practice in pairs, and then last one, given speaking practice in group, and then also listening to students' presentations. No such kind of problem for this answer, I guess. Yeah. Now let's go with the second. What will be the second, please? The second one. Okay. The second one here is the good practice or best practice, the benefit, the advantage of your innovative learning. Yeah. Based on the scoring data, you have more speaking. Okay, so we have more speaking practice at school, okay, pronunciations, and then improving the students' academic achievement. Okay, next, please. Okay, the third one, the challenge problem that you face while implementing the innovative learning. The challenge you're mentioning needs time. So it will be about time management, right? How did you manage the time so you can achieve your purpose while giving the learning material for the students? And then next one. Okay, the solutions, to solve the problems. You're mentioning managing the time and then making sure all of the media is open before the teaching learning process. Okay, opening all the learning media. Interesting. Next, managing the student that tended to be active, energetic, and like to disturb their plan. And the next one, the teacher did an ice breaking with body movement about food chicken. Okay. Okay, improving the preparation to teach in the classroom. The teacher have already opened all the applications. That's okay. Next, please. Okay, this will be the follow-up planning. The follow-up planning. You're mentioning checking the lesson plan and checking detailed time management in the lesson plan, anticipating problems that may happen, giving responsibility that you will be a very active or energetic student, seeing and evaluating the teaching learning process and student artifact and speaking. This will be the last, right, Ms. Dwi?
Yes, that's the
Okay,
last.
so from your reflections for that, yet there are several things that I noticed. Okay, you may stop sharing the screen, please.
Okay, sir.
Okay, first thing, based on your reflection for that, it seems like you're really satisfied with all of the process, yeah? Okay, you're really satisfied with all of the process that we conducted for the students. That will be the first thing. And then second one, it seems like two cycles of the teaching practice that you have for this PPG Daljab program. It seems like you need more cycle. Yeah, so you can be able to be, to manage the time wisely and then to create a various kind of interactions with the students. Yeah, that will be the second thing. And then the third one, based on your reflections for that here, it will be your homework, I guess. Yeah, what I mean by the homework here, you are going to have a chance to, evaluate the first teaching practice, second teaching practice, and then you're gonna do better, yeah, when you completed this PPG Daljab program. Yeah, so it's mean when you come with regular teaching activities, so you are going to have a habit in managing the time, habit in preparing all the learning media, all the things that you need to used while conducting the teaching and learning process. Yeah, that will be the third thing. And then the fourth thing, based on the reflection product that we got, I guess it will be really important for you to, what is it, to try to collect, and then maybe you can show it to us here, the students' artifact. Yeah, the students' artifact based on what kind of result after their rejoining your teaching and learning process. Because that we can consider also as the process of making a reflections, by seeing and then also seizing and then also giving a scoring for the students' artifact made by the students. Okay, that will be the fourth thing. And then last one, talking about the best practice. Talking about the best practice, I hope not only Miss Dwi, but the rest of you guys, Miss Nurmaila, Miss Dindin, Miss Harry Purwati, Miss Neni, and then also Mr. Isan Muzakir, you're going to show us, you're going to show the rest of the teacher that not even joining PPG Daljab or PPG Prajab, so they can learn from you. Okay? So what we call by best practice, good practice, it will be a successful kind of story when you guys conducted the teaching and learning process. Okay, Mr. Isan? All set and clear, sir? Okay, but not with Miss Dui's face. It seems like, what was that, sir? Okay, look at Miss Dui's face. Okay, I guess that's all. That's what I can deliver for my feedback based on the reflections product that you presented earlier. And then now, do you have any questions, please? Miss Dui.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I have already noted your feedback. Thank you so much. So, yeah, about artifact, actually, I put in the attachment. Should I show it, or you will see it later when you check my?
Okay, I can
No,
see
no.
while I'm checking your answer and then giving the score, I will look at your all of the students' artifact. You don't have to show it now.
Oh, okay. Okay, sir. I have already put it, and then the attachment too. I have already put the attachment like scoring or something like that. Okay, sir. Thank you for the feedback.
Okay, and then what happened with
It's
the
clear.
face? It seems like you're not really happy with my
No. Actually, we are still wondering about the best practice, and then later in Ukin, should we take video again or not? So actually, that was a question, our question actually, in this group, sir.
Okay, what we call by best practice.
Best practice now.
Yeah,
Maybe you
what
can
we
explain. Thank
okay,
you.
let me explain it for you now. What we call by best practice here is consists of your guys' successful story while conducting teaching and learning process. So you're not going to make a new one. No, it will be based on your guys' previous experience. For example, if you think the first cycle of your guys' teaching practice, that was the best performance, of your guys' teaching practice. So you can pick your first cycle as your successful story, or you can claim that one as the best practice. Is that
Okay.
clear? Miss
Yeah,
Lee?
it's really clear, sir. So we only pick, for example, we choose the first cycle, for example, and then we should choose 2 meetings or only one, the best one.
Okay, my dear, try
Sorry,
to
sir.
compare it. Which one from the first meeting or second meeting? That
Yeah,
is,
for example, the first
it will be your
meeting.
best. So your first
Yeah.
meeting, it will be your best practice.
Okay, the first and the second day.
It will be up to you. The first day is
Oh,
better
up to
than the
me.
second day,
Okay.
or second day is better than the first day.
Oh, okay, just choose one meeting, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah, okay. So I will choose this one, then I finish. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Anyone else would like to ask some questions, please?
Yeah, actually the same sister about the Ukin or something. Because the previous meeting you already mentioned, like, sir, there are 2 options. we are going to take the new one, or we can use the previous past teaching learning.
Okay.
So based on your explanation, I think it's clear. So we can take the previous teaching process that we already had. Is that true, sir? Or
No,
different
that's
part?
the wrong
Because
one.
no,
No, that's the
That's
wrong one.
for best practice.
That's for the best practice. For your
But I
okay.
do agree with Mr. Isan if it's like that. That's okay.
no, I
let
actually
me
like this one, Miss Dwi. I just give a trigger a little bit, so
Oh yeah.
hopefully
Oh yeah.
the
okay.
policy will come to the
Let me
heart.
Oh
make
yeah. Because
let me
Mr.
make it
Ian
more
is the
clear.
chief. Mr. Ian is the chief of PPG. Yeah, yeah. That's
Let
you
me
are right.
make it more clear, yeah, Mr. Isan and Miss Lee. So for the best practice, it will be based on your guys' previous experience. But for Ukin, one more time, it will be a new one. But you don't have to worry about that one. What we call by a new one, you can pick from all of 4 days of your guys' teaching practice and then try to modify it into a new one. That will be an easy way, right? Because if you're going to come purely from the first step, second step till the last one, that's going to be difficult, I guess. Yeah. So you can pick one from 4 of your guys' teaching practice video and then try to modify, try to make it like a new one. Okay, so you're not going to starting from the beginning. You're not going to start over from the beginning. Yeah. If you want to make it in easy way, but if you want to make it hard way, in difficult way, just create a new one. Every single thing, starting with the teaching document, and then also all the things you would come with a new, what is it? New look, new teaching document, new teaching video practice, and then blah blah. It will be your call. Okay, all set and clear, Mr. Isan?
Yeah, what about you, Miss Dwi? Is it clear enough? So we so
So
for us, sir.
what's your conclusion, Mr. Isan? Maybe you can
Mr.
conclude
Isan, you
first.
gotta remember today's Friday, right? What we have to do as a male.
Yeah,
No,
we
no.
are going
After
to
that,
pray, sir.
Mr.
So that's
Isan will have a badal ya. 4 rakaat ya. Just
No,
kidding.
I guess that's enough. What is it, Mr. Isan?
this, sir, like this, because we only have, especially at my school, I don't know other schools, we only have like only Monday, maybe Monday or maybe a week, because the next week we are going to have like assessment, so we don't have any like plan for taking video, right? So like you said, we can modify. It means should we like give should we take a new teaching again, or just we modify the video that we already made it before?